How you doing? I am love.
Hello. There we go.
I'm gonna try to go get the YouTube link so I can share it on my Facebook.
Okay.
Facebook.
Okay. I found it. Hello, Kathleen. Hello, Barry. Hello, Albert. Hello, Lindsay. Took me a while. I couldn't find my own link. Okay. I'm going to share it on Facebook. Maybe you can pull it from me.
Wonderful. And I'm going to Facebook to find it. How's everybody doing?
Get it. And there we go. Okay. I got it on there.
So you excited?
Okay. Hello, Tanaz. Hello, Eyes to See. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You got it?
I got it. Jun's healing.
Okay.
And I know Sandra said that she would join on YouTube because she didn't have Zoom on her phone.
Okay. Thank you, Kathleen. Hello, Maverick. Hello, Jeannie. Okay. Let me read this while he's doing that. What I got here is into the chamber of healing.
Mm.
A spiritual gift of healing is coming to you now. Be open without expectation or preconceived notions and allow the healing energy to help you find the best solution for any situation that does not appear to be as it should be. Expect a miracle.
I say, and that is from
Isis.
the Isis deck.
Yes.
Which card was that?
The into the chamber of healing.
Into the Chamber of Healing.
Yes.
There's typically a ritual or an invocation that goes with that. So I'm going to find it and we can recite that. In my book, it's on page 54. So that's just like boom, boom. And as I turned the book, one page turn, it was exactly on page 54. So that's a 9 and a 9. And I was born in 66. So that's upside down 9.
Mm-hmm.
And for those who check out the sacred angel numbers, I would look up sacred angel number 9999. So the ritual for the Chamber of Healing ideally do this exercise physically, but if you cannot, then visualize it instead. Do it with the intentions to surrender into sacred space. 0 point is how some people call it, or for many, it's like visualizing yourself in the center and you're seeing a diagram of the Merkaba inlaid with the Metatron's cube. And at every point of that star is one of the chakra colors. So you'll be doing yourself like a Reiki session with yourself and your loved one in the targeted center for healing so that you can focus the energies there, not just in an English language, but in a diagram with colors, with tones, intentions, frequency, and of course with love. That is your centralized emotion. You being all the elements: water, fire, earth, air, and ether, love, connection between everything. We can now visualize our loved one, Jun, in the center, and we are visualizing as well that the healing love of Isis is round and about everyone who has hold this intention to surrender into sacred space. Breathe in deeply. We are opening up to the other realms. Intentional surrender transforms an action into an element of ritual. Instead of simply acting, we imbue our activity with focused energy. It is the intention to surrender into sacred space that transform a walk in the park into an inner journey into the chamber of healing. Visualize and take yourself to a place in nature that you love, a beach, beside a lake, in a forest, sand dunes, or a cave, or it might even be near a favorite plant, animal, or perhaps your pet, or your favorite tree in the garden or parkland. Go to any place that feels nourishing to you at this time. I am so close to the river, so you know I'm invoking the essence of sweet water, fresh water, Mama Venus, Mama Oshun, the Orisha of love. In many different pantheons, she's also called Isis. She's called the goddess of 10,000 names. Quietly in your heart, imagine connecting with the light of your own divine essence. Sense it within your heart as an outstretched pair of golden white wings, glowing and flowing with light and beauty. Then just relax. Sit or walk and enjoy this space. Do nothing in particular. You may touch your surroundings, feeling the bark of the trees, or gathering shells or making patterns in the sand. Be creative. Watch the waves and the lines left on the shore as they retreat, or listen to the leaves of the trees as the breeze moves through them. Feel the cool smoothness of rocks or stones. Just enjoy. Be in your body, and if you're finding it hard to stop thinking, to switch off, imagine that you don't have a head and that you're just a body. Feel and connect with the space and let your mind settle into the physical sensation of being in that beautiful place. Rest. And as we are ready to complete this ritual, the incantation is as follows. You can say this incantation to boost any healing process, whether it seems to have started already or it is still below the level of your conscious awareness. Healing comes, healing flows. Healing blossoms and it shows. I thank Lady Isis for her love and light, her healing gift through spiritual night. Bring me now to the light of this day, and healing blossoms without delay. Would you like to say it with us?
Whoop.
Healing comes and healing flows.
Healing comes and healing flows.
Healing blossoms and it shows.
Healing blossoms and it shows.
I thank Lady Isis
I thank Lady Isis
for her love and light,
for her love and light,
her healing gift
her healing gift
through spiritual night.
through spiritual night.
Bring me now
Bring me now
to the light of this day,
to the light of this day,
and healing blossoms
and healing blossoms
without delay.
without delay.
I'll say it. Healing comes, healing flows, healing blossoms, and it shows. I thank thee, Lady Isis, for her love and light, her healing gift through spiritual night. Bring me now to the light of this day, and healing blossoms without delay. And so it is. It is so. And as we know, if we think it, if we feel it, if we write it down, writer is like a ritual. And if you add your spirit with the actions and the sacred objects and the sways, the art, the visualization, you take your intentions and you beautifully created an incantation, an invocation. You have created your spell by thoughts, by words, by deeds, and by intention. And it's all in the name of love.
Yes. um, I think what I need to do.
Well, do you have any water there?
Of course,
Good. I am going into the language of light because I had picked out some cards having set the intentions for this healing. And the first card, the visualization is awakening. Healing is blossoming, healing is awakening, healing is being stirred so that whatever was laying innate, inert, now activate and gives birth within you. As this inner light now matches in your body, ignite now catches this golden elixir of the flame, the golden ray, so that it can be imbued, and activated 222. And so it is without delay. The next card was card 32, the divine masculine, bringing into balance, bringing into healing, along with our sacred feminine, weaving now, and the likewise for the divine feminine, along with her sacred masculine, healing now as this ignite and combines inside of you during this spiritual night, because we've asked for the healing gifts of Isis to flower and to become into our beingness. The next card was healing, card number 5. With the visual intention and the connection there within the expanded sacred heart in the solar plexus, we ignite the sigil of divine healing, blue with pinks, the seraphims and the collective of the Michael and his legions of light, be embedded, emboldened, the spirit of the dove, the Holy Spirit, the angelic merging essence through the oversoul, be ignited now within as without, and it is so. the soul tree, the tree of life, the combined avatar healing, the elemental, the human merged with planetary self and consciousness, the Sophia Christus, the soul tree ignites within us as around us, and we invoke this presence of our divine birthright with our intentions, with our actions, with our words manifested as sound, which is energy, acoustically now ignites within ourselves, all cells here present, for the purpose of healing and soul tribe unity, soul tree activation. Sacred family trees. The next card was You Are the Universe. As you connect your tree of life with Mother Earth and the galaxy around us here in this localized space, you are remembering that you and I are the living embodiments of the universe having this experience in this pledged alliance where we had previously agreed that this would be our point of meeting, our point of direct encounter within the sacristy or the sacredness of our being, within the cells of our Lois, within the cells of our Ian, within the cells of everyone here who will be present in the near future, as well as those who are present from the distant past. The timeless essence of your futuristic ions now imbue in this divine harvest, alignment, kindling of that which was laying dormant now out of decadency, we now receive the dance, the cadence of flow, love, universal unity. And it is so, and so it is. And the last card was card 43, which is a 7, and this was enlightenment. Be ye now in remembrance that you are the apple of the eye. The application that you have been has been approved, accepted, because you are the pupils, the opening of the eye elemental, that which is now in visual acuity. See now better and clarity as your vision keys ignites in clairvoyance. Audience now see hearing as we are synchronistically in sync 555, numerologically pairing, repairing that which was broken to full divine illumination of your light body engaged in your crystalline carbon-based structure. That is my instructions to your structural integrity, and so it is, and so mote it be. Whew. Yeah, that was that was.
And I'm grateful for everybody who's showing up to give their energy for my grandson, this little boy. Um, it was just, when you start having deaths, you get worried. And I know he's prone to seizures. I already had to call 911 once because, he went to a seizure. Um, so this healing is special to make sure that he goes through the surgery with no glitches, no problems, and comes back out just as healthy as he went in.
And so it is from the hearts of the sacred grandmama and all the grandmothers and fathers before. I'm pulling out the dragon deck, so you know. Who
And
knows what's in
is
store?
anybody in the chat that also needs healing today?
Yes.
Hello, Angel Fish. Hello, Spitfire. Barry, you need healing? Albert. Let's make sure.
Hmm. The Rainbow Dragon is out.
Rainbow Dragon.
Yeah, of course. Working with all of the rays of the chakras like we're doing now, this would be the one that would show up.
Wow.
Yes. So the Rainbow Dragon brings the leap of joy that opens new doors. Have trust, rediscover wisdom, expect miracles, accept opportunities. Accept the endless opportunities. Albert, is this the Albert that I met before? I
Yes,
believe.
he's the one that comes on here with us.
Hello, Albert. How are you, sir? I'm being drawn to the language of light deck. And if you have some water, Albert, now would be a good time to have it open for the rest of us that is too. I'm getting a lot of sensor built right here, Albert, on the third eye. So that would be an indicator to me it's on your feminine side, or it came in on the feminine side of the third eye. The reunification of the sacred balance within the mind, heart, and body. The body is your material elemental. So when it's time to nurture the body, you're really nurturing the goddess in you because that's the part that Mother Earth gave us all. And it is a living replica of your ancestral history as well as the elemental kingdoms here on Earth. So it's a very precious gift. So I want you to just be still with yourself and lovingly embrace the feeling of what it is like to be in that body, your ship, your link with the all and the all within you. The card that comes up is journey. So I want you to see the card. Looks like a clouded vista. And if you look in the face of the clouds, you can almost see a very bright eyed, wide eyed creature with a heart shaped face. This card is card number 9. Again, we've been tapped into the energy of nines a lot today. Nines and fives. So I'll read you the guidance on this card. A new chapter is beginning for you right now. This time, go easy on yourself. Be the courageous, loving being you are. Breathe into the present moment and allow any anxieties to drop away. Enjoy the journey and stop thinking the future will be something better. When the future arrives, it will be now. Step out of the shadow of your past. All that matters is that you decide to do from this moment on. Your life is yours to live in whatever way is meaningful to you. You brought yourself to this life and you are responsible for the quality of it. Trying to understand your reasons for coming here will put will just hold you back. Just remember everything you have done was the best thing under the at the time, under the circumstances, or as you thought it was. As you move forward, you will understand your motives. Experience allows you to better handle crisis. You are now deliberately creating a new chapter in your life, and you are such an amazing pioneer. Every dream begins with a step. Close your eyes and slow your breathing and be present in the now by focusing on your breath. Follow your breath as it moves in and out of you. Everything in your heart and mind begins to soften. Raise your vibration by reaching for something that makes you smile. You are new and fresh in each moment, filled with the eternal wisdom that flows from your accumulated experiences. Keep focusing on what makes you smile. Right now, you can effect change in you and your life by focusing on what you are good at and what you enjoy. Feel a great sense of accomplishment and serenity as you create change in your life. Stay here for 30 seconds. When you feel ready, focus on your physical body and breathe into your life. Open your eyes and see everything through new eyes. For the next couple of days, write about 3 ways or circumstances when you're ready and just relax. Remember the way you feel right now and recall the sensation that brings you joy. So, Albert, it sounds like you're being told, guided to just accept the fact that what you didn't know before, you didn't know, and you followed your instinct, you followed your heart, and you lived a good life, and you're a good person, you're a good soul. And moving forward, it's up to you to take step by step doing what you enjoy doing, not living by anybody else's rules, but the universal laws that have guided you to this point. All right, let me see what's in the chat.
I have Barry.
Okay.
Yes.
Barry. Was Barry in need of healing or
Yes.
healing?
Yes.
Okay.
That's everybody that I listed was for, healing.
Healing. Okay, good. I find that energies, especially now that we've invoked the chamber of healing right there where we are in our very much present there and now in formless states. If you can visualize yourself, we all sitting in a room around in a circle, and we're all dressed the way we'd like to dress, just like dream time. You don't think about it, you just dress the way you want to be. Typically for me, I'm probably wearing a rainbow hoodie or something easy. And as we're sitting there, we are having this sacred fellowship, getting to know each other. Hey, how you doing? Hugs along the way, and everybody's happy. The music is playing real good. Barry, Kathleen, Albert, y'all shaking hands and going, man, this is what you really look like. You're beautiful. Man, we look like each other, because we're realizing how beautiful light beings we are as souls. I'm just going to cut the deck in two here and see what the light guides us for as a visualization, creating that space. So we have just created that mental space for healing in our mind's eye. And we're all around this beautiful fire in the center. And we're all sitting facing each other. We see our lights, and wherever we see any kind of dimness, I'm like, hey, let me help you brush that part right off here and clean it up for you. Oh, it's like we're taking lint off a jacket from sitting down out on the grass. And as this lint that's building up because of our electrostatic in our body, and we come with our hands like, soothing motions. I want you to visualize that as we are speaking, wherever it is in your body that may be out of alignment, that this lint brush is coming right there in contact with it. Don't mind me if it feels like it tickles or itches just a little bit. Just be mindful that there's a presence there with the highest intention, and it is our combined intention that we're all healing and that we're all feeling at the optimal state of our full life force or energy force. We are like this cup of water that's beautiful goblet and it's crystals like pure mineral rock springs fresh. If you've ever had Mount Shasta water, it glistens all kinds of purple and different color hues. Now we're drinking this healing water and we are setting the intention that this holy water, which is hearing what we're saying, which is encoding what we're saying with our intentions, with our desires, with the focus and the clarity of our mind, hearts, and vision, we envision now that all here be mended. And as the water goes deeply within our body, the alchemy healing of the Aquarian age gives birth to igniting our inner fires. So, bottoms up. As we say, the water hears us because we are here and we are water. And as you feel this going through the different parts of the digestive process, just know that most of your body is water. We are water. Water is love, and love flows. I say,
I say. um, would anybody just like I'm not gonna hold you too long. Yes.
mm,
We've only
uh,
been on 40 minutes. Would anybody like a card? I think Mother Nature wanted a card.
Mother Nature.
Yes.
Hello, Mother Nature. Hmm. I'm going into the Orisha deck for you, Mama Nature. Ide were were nita ocean. Ide were nita ya. Ocho kiniba. Hello, fix it. Nita ocean. Shake him, shake him, shake him. Ibaya. Hello, Spitfire. Ide were. Yeah. The salamander comes up, element of fire. We call that Spitfire right there, right?
Yeah.
Salamander typically is old wisdom, wise teacher, finding that which you're looking for, guides along the way, keepers of wisdom, keys, opener of doors, ways to assist you in the reconnection back to sacred plan, especially if you felt like you deviated. So this card may represent a man or woman in his or 40s with much experience in life who fights for ideals, who is a great thinker, strategist, an army officer or ruler. His or her will is strong. and he or she are dynamic, and I'm getting used to the rhythm of the flashing light, and optimistic as well as realistic and rational. When appearing with other cards that are unfavorable, this card warns about physiological disorders or imbalances, or a slowing down of the metabolism. So, wise teacher, healer, fire elemental, these are the salamanders. Um, just see them as little fighters inside of your bloodstreams, always helping you to protect your white and red blood cell count. So, healing is coming from both the microbiological, the metabological, in many different forms, because we are creating space in these bodies. We are holding more light. The light filament, the light particles, our biological nervous response system, the way they're firing up now synaptically, you're finding that parts of your abilities or brain power, the gift of intellectualism, that which had been dormant. Many of you who had interest in topics, just topics you didn't even go to school for or had any formal education in, you're finding yourself speaking now with the wisdom and the elocution of someone that studied it for years because you did in other lifetimes. That's why you were prepared. So as you are repairing and pairing up these parts of the brain tissue cells, keys within your body that you had not used in a long time, you'll find that you'll be exposed to new, novel modalities, ways of processing, drawing mandalas, drawing sacred geometrical patterns, just being drawn to a plethora of things that, you know, the old you didn't think about, but the new you that's being unearthed in this now body. Self discovery, self realization is part of your personal inner alchemy. Does that make sense?
That one was for who's one for?
That was for Mother Nature.
Okay.
And you said Spitfire wanted a card, probably Dragon deck for Spitfire, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I was
Okay.
listening to Dovahkiin last night.
Yeah.
Mm. The Dragonborn comes. Dovahkiin, Dovahkiin. And I caught that movie again at the end. Hansel and Gretel, the witch hunters.
Right.
I'm like, what are you trying to tell me, huh? Huh? What are you trying to tell me? The black dragon from Saturn, and hold on. After this one, I'm going inside because
You can't
this
see.
flashing light for the birds, for the birds, for the birds. All right. Black dragon from Saturn brings you wisdom through spiritual discipline. Concentrate, focus on. I'm gonna turn on another light. Concentrate, focus on yourself. You have passed the test. Congratulate yourself. I think we've all been through the ringer this last few days with the heat waves we've experienced, the phoenix birth and rising. And I don't like to tell people what to do. It's your body. But don't complain about the heat. The best thing you can do is go out there and wet yourself up with a garden hose and play like when you were children and talk about how lovely it is to be in the sun. It create it creates little rainbow eddies when you use the garden hose, and you're working with the elemental to counterbalance. All right, I'm going to mute for a second. You do the next ones while I get these cards back in the house.
All righty.
All righty.
Okay, Barry. And Spitfire, that should have been, they should have hit you just right there. And check your emails. Check your emails, sweetheart. Technology, yeah. Let's see, Barry. It says Guardian. Where's my book? The Guardian for you. Pull the Guardian for you. This is guard your energy. Visualize positive outcomes. The affirmation is, I am clearly guided by my divine guardian. I am protected always. Guardians of the spiritual realm are perceived differently across all cultures and religions. Totem spirits, angels, and other shamanic spirit helpers are assigned to everyone at birth and can be discovered through vision quests, meditation, and deep forms of prayer. In ancient times, the medicinal assistance of hallucinogenic plants was used. Every individual has a guardian or a guardian spirit that watches over them in their lifetime. Different stages of life can bring change to those helpers, depending on what lessons, guidance, or are needed to complete levels of soul growth for the soul's ascension. Guardian spirits are often perceived in animal forms due to the recognition of their personal characteristics and mannerisms. The wolf depicts challenges in personal boundaries and being able to trust with your emotional vulnerability. And I think you said something about seeing lizards. So maybe you can see what lizards represent and see maybe some deeper message in that for you, Barry. Landon. Yeah, me too. Ditto. Yeah. Landon. Let me see. Pull light codes. Says travel awaits you. Share your mission and ideas with passion. The affirmation is, I awaken the dormant light within me. I am radiant. Light codes are a language written in creation, energy patterns, colors, sacred geometries, sound waves, light patterns, and universal frequencies are all forms of light codes. Working with light codes initiates deeper transformation and transmutation, breaking old belief patterns, paradigms, and autocratic systems. Light language is a universal form of communication. While human beings use speech, sign language, and body language, other forms of communication are visible across the different species. Animals, plants use their own language through the sound and sense. Light codes are the human being's cosmic fingerprints. Light coding helps to bring change into the world. When individuals are aligned with their personal light codes, they can connect to a higher realms and galactic origins and awaken others. Lighting up others enables them to fulfill their own life mission and personal path.
Sounds familiar? Looks familiar? Lois, how many times did we change into that color purple on the screen with you?
Hello, Skyheart. Sure. Eyes to see. Eyes to see. Galactic healer. Don't look back. Move forward with an open mind. The affirmation is I reawaken my soul's desire to learn and grow beyond existing limitations. We exist with human multiverse and multi realities. Anything is possible if we set our mindset accordingly. Reaching beyond limitations and what is currently visible to us enables humanity to continually evolve as a species. Sacred symbols, ancient architect, and medicine have been inspired by astrological phenomena. You may find yourself searching for knowledge on ancient healing practices, energy work, or light based information, such as DNA coding, energetic downloads, sacred symbols, and self healing techniques. A guided hand of star or galactic healer can facilitate profound healing. Experiencing frequent ringing in the ears, unusual hot flashes, or perhaps knowing answers to questions you have little experience or knowledge of will take focus as you adjust to a higher resonance. Born healers and physics may experience deep soul activations as galactic healers are present in your life right now. You may feel particularly connected to Palladians, Orion, or Arcturians energy, and it is strongly recommended you discover more about this connection now. Under your own connection, for at least this may identify why you have felt so isolated and misunderstood in life. Healer, interesting eyes to see. Um,
You know what that told me?
hmm,
Doris already knew we were going to do this. Sure did. Galactic activators, healers, multi-star systems, opening
hmm,
for healing, light body filament healing. That's what we do because a lot of times the only reason why it sounds unfamiliar for you is because you've not yet heard the whisper. Once you've heard the whisper and the whisper becomes, this is kind of like deja vu. I knew something like this was possible. You felt it inside of your soul. So you have, as we love to call it, the junk in the trunk DNA that carries not just a record of your ancestral lineages, but many of our ancestors also became parts of breakaway civilizations that went to live in futuristic aspects of planetary systems that have Earth like we do here. But their Earth is just an extra copy, so to speak, extraordinary copy, or an extraterrestrial copy.
hmm.
But we're the same people. Our DNA links us back together with the one source of all life. So I'm you, you are me. I'm love, we are love. You can't help it.
Yeah. Okay. I have three more people on our list. One of them wants a dragon card.
Dragon cards coming up right now. I'm letting the dragon take a pull.
Let me. So, Paradigm and Kathleen.
And who was that got the light language card?
That was Eyes to See.
So maybe I was also sensing you when I was with Albie, because I was sensing a third eye sensor on my left side that was pinging eyes to see as one.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm going to do, eyes to see, is a little bit of what the light language codex talks through me as a peace talker, a way form communicator. I, while being in a slow, deliberate pulses of sound, imparting waveforms, patterns in synaptic tacto into photonic analogous in a form wave, algorithmic, mathematical, precise infusion codings in the waveform delivery system conveyance in Earth no more activate, in Earth now see activate, 888 activate, 8 innate, knitter late, never too late to see, eyes to see, 2C1, 1C, 1C, 2C115, 115C, C4, 4 more. Those are just simply streams of encodings that comes through in some forms of quantum waveform speakers from other star systems that have been, let's just say, contractually linked with this now frame of references where mergers could occur, concur. That's what I heard in my head. So I just simply repeat it. And I heard radioactive, radioactive, Imagine Dragons.
Okay. Paradigm.
A paradigm.
Yeah, I'm finna pull for Paradigm. Um, this card is Love and Light. Resistance. Higher intervention is required. Act with care. The affirmation for this card is I cannot save everyone.
Mm,
I choose to help those open to assistance. Yeah, this kind of for me.
that card is
Love
too.
and light means two things. Love, the deepest form of unconditional love possible that you have in your heart and beyond physical comprehension. And light, the purest form of light that penetrates any darkness and finds any cracks and imbalances that are unable to resonate at this frequency or vibration, gently raising those to this level. People can sometimes be resilient to assistance. Those with addictions or challenging behavioral or physical issues may not be able to ask or be willing to receive help. Feeling helpless can be overwhelming to caregivers and those with strong empathic qualities. Not being able to aid or having assistance refused when a person's pride is too great can also feel disheartening. More importantly, though, it is to remember to respect their free will by acknowledging their own personal interference or intrusion into this person's life. Being too pushy in this area, we have opposite effect and personal karmic backlash. So you make sure your ego is kept in check. This paradigm. Yeah, we could probably share this one.
I'm
Can't
sharing a piece of that one too. Can't save everybody.
save everybody. That's for sure. Kathleen, my girl. Yes, I know. Eyes to see. Kathleen. Let's see. Kathleen. Kundalini Rising. This is for Kathleen. It's your time. Ignite your passion for life. The affirmation is I am my own healer. I hear these messages loud and clear. Kundalini energy is non-denominational. It resides within every person, regardless of their culture, religion, or location. Often visualized as a great snake, this serpent of Kundalini energy has been coiled around the base of the spine since birth. Awakening Kundalini causes the energy to ignite and rise through the chakras. It lights up each chakra, giving each one an energetic boost along its way, continuing towards the higher crown chakra in the journey. Rising Kundalini can trigger positive and negative experiences. A spontaneous awakening can be triggered by extreme events in your personal life, such as abuse or trauma, accidents, major life events, extreme stress, drug use. Being unprepared can leave you feeling lost in life, overwhelmed, depressed, or fearful as the body and brain struggle to comprehend its intensity, choosing to restrict its movement. In a more controlled environment, yoga practice, intense energy work, and meditation can also relieve this potent energy. If you have a limited ego structure and are ready to surrender to your Kundalini, you will pass through this experience with minimal complications. Ultimately, how you receive this awakening depends on your outlook on life. Continuous spiritual work is recommended now to remove any self restrictions you may have in your life. Kathleen, you lit up, girl.
Kathleen,
Yeah, Kathleen.
as you could tell from hearing the way that I speak from time to time, you could tell that there are times when my primary personality steps out the way and another personality kind of just kicks in.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of like how the Kundalini Rising works. In our westernized traditions, Kundalini Rising takes place in many Christian churches and they call it the Holy Spirit. And in some Christian churches, they call it demonic possession and they put you out. It links back to your star lineages as well as light codes, because all of those people that you see connecting in Kundalini yoga, Kundalini mysticism, channeling, um, psychedelics, shamanism, it all comes back to the life force energy, the Loa, the living dragon lines, the ley lines, the way the energy moves through the crystalline structure of Mother Earth. When those two dragons start dancing in your body, it's like plugging in the higher self and the lower self, and you married them inside of you. Christians, they aspire to get it. They call it the holy sacred union of Jesus coming down to get the 5 wise virgins and the 5 foolish ones got locked out. Well, lo and behold, it's Kundalini rising. And if you truly did your 3 main initiations, which is the root chakra, the willpower solar plexus, and the head axis to your Godhead, your good head, balancing, getting the third eye open and all that stuff. It's based on the inner work that you do in clearing your karma, sanctifying your body, asserting your sovereignty, and declaring your I am presence, that you are birthright destined, connected to the infinite life source of creator, and no middleman is needed. You are the vessel where all this is alchemized and it takes place in you. So basically, it's stepping into your Christ ship, your Christ consciousness, getting into your I am presence, your God consciousness, and declaring yourself part of the all, and the all is a part of you. So if you need any help with that, be happy to assist. I do energy healing and stabilization sessions all the time. That's primarily my mission here. And I use light codes. To Christians, they call it speaking in tongues. To the scientists, they call it neurolinguistic programming using the ancient Kemetic languages or other languages, star codes. Hope that helped to add to that light reading right there, because we both, all of us, needed to hear that. Okay, so this dragon card, who am I getting it for first?
Angelfish.
Angelfish, angelfish, angelfish. Let's see what the dragons have to say for you. Do you want to hear it with Dovahkiin in the background playing that dragon language song?
Sure, why not?
All right, come on now. I'm playing 963 hertz crown chakra healing, and it's beautiful because all of this is still part of manifesting the healing that we envision for ourselves our way, using our own innate modality. And since we are here in a group 0 point right now, it's everybody's modality, because all of our ancestors are in us and they're talking through us. They ain't gonna shut up either. All right. All right, so I'm shuffling the fish and the angel, Piscean Elohim. I'm hearing dolphin codes for you too. Delphine, water. So this is from a game called The Elder Scrolls in Skyrim. And this is how consciousness is so beautiful at itself. This is the silver lunar dragon. For those people who don't believe in ascension, you best believe when your friends and family are playing video games like this, they're still getting downloaded. They're getting a storyline and they're playing an adventure, and they're getting all caught up in the rapturous fun of it. But in the meantime, they're being downloaded. That was their way of getting ascended information. Silver Lunar Dragon bathes you in divine feminine light. Come into balance and practice peace, harmony, and cooperation. Expand your causal chakra. Your causal body is your big body that's outside of the physical body. You can stand up in that causal body and you still part up there in the universe. You know what I mean? You a big somebody. But you're not the only big somebody up there, because we are all integrated as we go higher. We realize that we're all one big infinite being, just having more and more in-depth remembrance at various stages of our soul's journey into evolution. As we go into the guidance of the Silver Lunar Dragon, I'm getting downloads for you too as well. So don't mind if I detour just a little bit and just give a little extra. You know how it is. It's like spitting fire, right? Okay, the moon is a portal through which divine feminine light pours onto Earth. It bathes the planet and more specifically connects to our causal chakra and helps to activate it. Recently, seventh dimensional silver lunar dragons have been able to access this portal and stream into our dimension, particularly when the moon is full. They carry divine feminine light. Their energy fields and their mission is to touch us and to prepare for the golden future. For 10,000 years, we have been influenced by the masculine. However, in the new golden age, the feminine qualities of peace, harmony, equality, and cooperation, love, unity, and wisdom must harmonize with the masculine. So silver lunar dragons are very dynamic now because they are actively bringing about balance of yin and yang energy on the planet. So these shimmering dragons touch our causal chakras and enable it to expand. Unicorns are able to be of useful service. They use the illuminated chakra as a portal to enter Earth and to assist our ascension. In this way, the silver lunar dragon serve us and we serve the planet. Choosing this card suggests that you call on the silver lunar dragons to bathe you in their energy and that you practice peace, harmony, equality, cooperation, love, unity, and wisdom in your daily life. A lunar dragon will be close by, helping and supporting you. As you are bringing yourself into balance, you are doing your part to bring the planet into equilibrium. Visualize your causal chakra as your own personal moon. The silver lunar dragons will touch and expand it until the frequency is high enough to allow pure white unicorns to step through it. Oh, and now we sing Hallelujah by Pentatonics.
Oh yeah, you know that's my song.
Hey, you know, that's your song right there, right?
Yep.
Hallelujah. Who's next for a dragon card?
Um, hold on. I think I'm up too high.
Hallelujah.
Maverick.
Okay, Maverick. Okay. Maverick. It's a dragon card. I'm gonna put you down here for a little bit.
I wanted to do one for Jeannie.
Okay.
Let me do one for Jeannie. So, because I just skipped over some, because some people want striking cards. So I'm trying to go back and get the other one.
Okay. Tied it to the kitchen chair.
Awakened Spirit. This is for Jeannie. I hope you see it here. Um, Helping others, desire to change. The affirmation is I am free to follow the call of my heart with purpose, with love and clarity. An awakened spirit is much like Alice in Wonderland. Once you have traveled down the rabbit hole, you can never go back to what you knew before. You become forever changed by a new experience. New information experiences will change you at your very core. You become enlightened with sacred connection, resulting in physical and spiritual emotional changes. You may be feeling lost and confused about your life, relationships, family, or social connections, including your employment. This is a time when making meaningful experiences is a priority as you can no longer fathom wasting time on greedy, materialistic, or ego based principles. The question of why comes to the forefront of almost every experience as you search for the meaning and validity for your soul's experience here on earth. Seeing through the industrial machine of society, you become more aware of people's unhappiness and lack of passion, ethics, and integrity. At this moment, understanding who you are, the real you, beyond what you have been conditioned to believe by society, norms, family, school, and institutions, become a dominant feature in your life.
Hmm.
All right, Desmond. Thank you. Okay, Jeannie, that was for you, sweetheart. Now you was gonna put one for Maverick, I think.
Maverick got the rainbow dragon again.
Yeah.
So since we got the rainbow dragon earlier, here's the energy of it. So rainbow dragon working this energy so beautiful, like the colors of the rainbows, so we can all see as it was before, predestined to be the sound pentatonics, a remix coming right up, y'all. You know, I love the pentatonic song, so even though I was looking for the page and all that good stuff, my subconsciousness was dancing over there with the song so much. It's like when they stopped singing, the clarity came. All right, so Rainbow Dragon bring leaps of joy that opens new doors. Have trust, rediscover wisdom, expect miracles, and accept opportunities. A rainbow in the sky is a cosmic gift. If our heart leaps with joy and gratitude when we see one, the universe opens new doors for us. Glorious rainbow dragons carry the same purpose. When they come to us, a multicolored mystical flame ignites within us. This automatically attracts something of significance from the universe towards us. In addition, rainbow dragons will take us to the mystical pot of gold that is said to await us at the end of the rainbow. This golden gift is our own ancient wisdom, which has been waiting for us to rediscover it. With it, we now know how to take knowledge and use it for the highest good of all. We become a wise one, a mage, and a rainbow dragon opens the portals of our crown to connect us with the universal knowledge. And as we use knowledge wisely, more comes to us. This is a card of hope, prayers, expectation, and gratitude. Look for opportunities, expect miracles. When new openings occur, seize them. Sometimes you may hardly dare to believe that good fortune has sought you out. So make sure you accept it, consciously and unconsciously. Do not let it slip away. Remember to thank the rainbow dragon who has come to you for opening new doors for you. Ride with the current of life this dragon has brought you and enjoy everything that comes your way. A rainbow dragon may feel like an illusion, but it is very real. If you catch the flash of rainbow colors out of the corner of your eye, it is your rainbow dragon reminding you that the time for a new life is now. Trust that it will happen for you. You know, that's all I kept seeing for the last 2 days out of the corner of my lenses. Everything was flashing rainbows.
Nice.
hmm believe the dragonborn comes. That was for Maverick.
Yes. Skyheart wants a dragon card.
Die Hard.
And Fix It wants a dragon card. You got two more dragon cards. Oh, yeah, I think let me make sure. No. Melmac, Desmond, and Lotus wants a light language.
Okay. So we got Skyheart, Dragonborn, a dove, a kin, a key here brings. My dragon card, elemental sings. With a dove of a kin, here we be mystically the sage comes when they fear the triumph short, dove a king fachim koga mudra. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes. Yeah, the Dragonborn is here. I love this song. You know, music is one of the ways that you can revisit a timeline, especially if you're hearing songs in another language that you've never heard before, but somehow the wording of the song touches you at the core. More than likely, you lived in that place before. I find myself drawn to some strange languages all of a sudden. And I was saying to Lois today that when I hear somebody speaking another language, in my head, I just automatically hear it as English and I know what they're saying. So spend all your time. This is the that angel song that always comes on. So Skyheart, you got the fire and water dragon, enables your life to flow with loving force. Prepare for change and to move forward quickly. Expect the unexpected and have fun. Reach for the sky. Wow. Okay, here. I thought I was going to flip a few more pages, but I just landed. So it says the orange and green fire and water dragons are fourth dimensional powerhouses. Fire and water create steam, which is a mighty force that moves us forward towards ascension. Fire energizes us while the water aspect helps us to flow. The flow may be gentle, but we are more likely to be caught up in a raging torrent. A fire and water dragon around, we change and the movement is inevitable. These particular dragons can also be very playful. They come to us as if we want or need to add excitement and fun in our life. Call on your fire and water dragons whenever you face big changes, decisions, or challenges on your pathway. They will push you through times of inertia or fatigue by filling you with new expectation and excitement. Once you have made up your mind, they will bolster your energy and give you thrust and determination. They also love to play and fun and will lighten you up. Your guidance now is to be prepared for rapid change in your life. And as you're being propelled into higher stages of being, if you make up your mind, accept the direction you wish to take, these dragons will push you on with grace and surprising ease. If you are not clear, you may find something arises that you haven't anticipated. So expect the unexpected and enjoy the changes coming to you. Look through the eyes of fire and water dragon and see everything from a higher, lighter perspective. And remember that whatever happens, it will be for your highest good. And you're going to have fun.
Have fun.
Yeah, I take that card for me too.
Yeah.
Big changes popping off. Big changes popping off.
Yeah.
Like it or not, here we come.
Yeah, Skyheart, I think we all want to have a little fun with you. Um, fix it. Fix it with like a dragon card, please.
Fix it wants a dragon card. And
Yeah,
they'll
get going with Skyheart for fun.
Okay, so hello, fix it. It says, may you find comfort here in the arms of your angel. That's what's playing. So since I didn't select these songs, they're playing randomly. I take it as part of the magic, and that the infinite intelligence that is, was, and will always be is finding a way to reach us by any means necessary on every waveforms possible. So we just take it all in the highest good, love and light, because love is the light. Okay, so the orange dragon jumped up here. And it says, Orange Dragon brings you soul, families, and communities together. Spread belonging, warmth, and oneness. Bring people everywhere together. Well, we talked about that earlier on, bringing everybody in the astral. Is it too soon to talk about our Thanksgiving plans, Lois?
No.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have us a shindig. So we've had many people checking out in the last month and a half. You know, I've had it in my family, friends. Lois has it, had it. Church family has had it. So we thought what better time it would be than to have a life celebration, food pantry, fundraising event. And since Lois is going to be changing locations where the pantry is, it's going to be a fun new time for her as she works on manifesting and building her ministry, the I Am Love Pantry, in a more expansive direction. Would you say, Lois?
Yeah.
So it's going to be Thanksgiving. And
Thanksgiving, Christmas. Yeah.
all right, so the orange dragon, fifth dimensional orange dragons emit flames of joy, warmth, and acceptance. They bring to us when they come to us when our orange navel chakra is open. For this indicates we are ready to spread joy and oneness. As the world moves towards the new golden age and soul families and groups are drawing together, orange dragons will help light people up so that they recognize each other and enjoy a sense of belonging. They bring fifth dimensional communities together, communities where people cooperate, help each other, and practice harmony and oneness. Oh man, somebody's heart chakra just opened wide up just now and just like, oh my God. Anyway, um, it says, help each other harmonious and in live in oneness. Many of us need to work with them to bring this about. Guidance. When you pick this card, your guidance is to see the divine light in everyone. Look for the bonds that link you. The orange dragon will help you spread their light of warmth, welcome, and acceptance to all peoples, races, and cultures. Let that light shine through you. You will feel a sense of belonging and oneness, and your heart will open. This will help you to develop your abilities of higher manifestation. When you visualize the people and the animals of the world coming together in harmony and acceptance, orange dragons will flood your vision with their light. Archangel Metatron himself will then take it to energize the plan of Earth. So hold the highest vision for the golden age that is being prepared and do your part to bring your community and the world into spiritual accord. This is a message of higher peace. I say
Okay.
we talked about
Um,
that this week.
yeah. Desmond wants a dragon card, and then you're gonna have to switch to the light language. You have two light language.
Okay.
You have one
And
more dragon card, and then two light language. And I'll
so
pull for TT.
okay. So who am I shuffling for now? Desmond?
Desmond. Hmm.
Okay. Hey Ross Desmond down in Florida. What's going on with my music over here? We're not gonna have any silence. We're just gonna have a A little bit of a musical interlude right here. Ras Desmond,
Mm-hmm.
let's see what you want to hear. You want it from the Dragon deck, huh?
Yes.
You missed the Dovahkiin. See, this one here is one of my favorites too, because it helps when you're going through a lot of random thoughts in your head. You're trying to
Mhm.
silence the noise and get into that quiet space. As you start remembering and getting over the things that was like, man, I can't believe I was asleep all this time. Uh-uh. You know, we desperately want silence. So this is the sound of silence. But Desmond, what is it in store for you? The keys on the pianos, threes and two, two and three, the pentatonic, the five key on it. Through the dark sun, moon rise, upon it. Desmond, you got the Alpha Dragon, which is a ninth dimensional, wonderful being. The Black Dragon, it harnesses the divine masculine and the power of creation, destroys the old, visualize your dream, help to manifest a new world. And as you can see, he's writing with a pen, a feathered pen, balanced, can't you see? The hero walks alone, and the streets are cobblestone covered. The angel sings this mystery song. It says, these incredible galactic dragons carry Archangel Metatron's highest light. They helped to create the universe that we live in and continue to breathe the yang energy of manifestation into our world. Because they have the power of physical manifestation, they work with our thoughts when we are, or the collective mind of humanity, are ready to bring something into creation. These are enormous and powerful dragons. They only work for the highest good. As they can build, they can also destroy. They are entering our world now at the end of the old era and the start of the new to facilitate the destruction of that which no longer serves our planet and the construction of a new world at a much higher frequency. Alpha Dragons are bringing you a very special message. You are being called to demonstrate creative forces in your current project or experience. So ask these magnificent beings to assist you and to know that their masculine energy will empower and strengthen you as you visualize what you want to build. You can also ask these dragons to support you in constructing our new fifth dimensional world. As you hold the vision of a new golden age, they can take your pictures and breathe life into them. This is a card of raw power and creation, so ensure your intentions are pure. Uh, Desmond, you read what I wrote today in the WhatsApp chat that we were in? Alpha Dragon, remember when you said you love the sun and you did that little rap you did with that visualization in your mind? All right. Came back and got you.
Did we do Melmac? I can't remember. Not those. Yeah. Okay.
He wanted a dragon card as well.
Hold on, because I just go ahead because I don't see him in the chat right now. Just go ahead to pull Suzanne, a light language, and Lotus.
Okay.
I don't know why
Listen.
I skipped him or not, because I'm not in order, y'all.
It's all right. We in order to chaos. Chaos to order. So this is the light language. And the name of the person again, Kathleen. It's not Kathleen.
No, this is Suzanne.
Suzanne. Suzanne, Suzy Q, Suzanne, Suzanne. How are you? I don't know what's playing on here, but he's singing with his heart. He can only imagine. Can you only imagine?
Mm-hmm.
Can you visualize? Surrounded by the glory and what your heart feels is love. And you know all things are being revealed, standing in the presence of the spirit of oneness. Hallelujah. Oh, create space says, come again, create space. That really ties right back with that other orange dragon, that we are creating space of recognition within ourselves to help us to build. Okay. And then this other one just jumped out. It says, ask my soul and stay calm. All right. So, sorry. Stay in love for the highest light. Ask your soul the question that you want to ignite. Use the craft, the vision, the Merkaba, the soul energy to hold your vision. And the longer you can hold this visualization in your mind, along with the feelings of pure joy for the highest good, that which you ask for self, you also ask to be manifested to all others. You know, you're putting your creativity towards the world pyramid. So, I'm going to read the part of the guidance here, because these were jumpers for the most part. And when a card jumps out, especially if it falls into alignment with some of the things we're feeling on the inside, I just say, hey, it is your will, let it be. So I am right here by card number 10, the Soul Craft. And it says, life happens from you, not to you. The thoughts, ideas, and topics you incessantly discuss are crafting your life. So focus on ones that make your heart smile. You are ready to receive answers from your soul about any topics, thoughts, or ideas you want to change. Be wise in your crafting, and the path of least resistance will call you. Different soul vibrations will inspire different actions. If you are feeling tired, your inspired action will be to rest or sleep. If you're feeling love, you will be inspired to do things that emulate love in your life. We all sense with our soul, but often override it with the rational mind. Trust your soul is bringing you the most up to date information and apply it. So take a deep breath in, move your awareness into a place in you that feels balanced and soft. And as you breathe out, let go of any resistance in your body or mind. Anything that feels hard or rigid, focus on your breathing until your whole body feels soft and relaxed. Take as long as you like. Focus on what you are feeling, and to know that you can control how you feel by focusing on the softness within you. If you find yourself being distracted by the outside world or your thoughts, gently bring yourself back to your breathing and your soft inner world. Float in the space for at least a minute and allow your soul to reveal your highest and most loving, your most fun, your most exciting, the most abundant way for you to be in this world. And when you feel ready, open your eyes and know how special you are to your soul and to the universe. Try to meditate for at least 5 minutes a day. This is a way to reconnect you with your soul and create your dreams. Think in energy instead of time frames, just for a day. When you become an energetic match for your desired thoughts, you will meet them. There is no set time frame. At night before you go to bed, step back into your life. The larger your view, the clearer your actions will become. In the morning as you wake up, stay in this larger view of your life and note what inspired actions drop in your mind. The next card is card number 16. That's Ask Your Soul. Have you been asking yourself a whole lot of questions and thinking, oh my God, I think so much, I can't stop. I mean, I have so many questions. Have you ever thought that those weren't really questions? Have you thought that as fast as you were asking those questions, it was your soul actually giving you a message? And you just thought of it as a question. It says, ask your soul, wise questions create wise answers. Something you may have asked for will soon turn up in your life. Every time you request something, you plant a seed in your quantum field or vibrational reality, where it begins to grow and move towards you. This is how we create an expanded consciousness. Asking is the first step in any creation. It only needs to be about 10% of the creative process. But somehow most of us makes it 90%. If we don't see any evidence of our dreams coming into existence, we keep asking. This folds us in a place where the answers can't be heard. What you desire is on its way. You only need to ask once. It doesn't matter whether this is out loud or in your mind, because the universe interprets your vibrations, not your words. Gently close your eyes and slow your breathing. Float inward to your heart and focus on the breath of life. Draw your awareness even deeper into the experience, your body, heart, mind, and spirit heart. Glide through each, exploring the qualities each one offers. Experience the love of your body, the wisdom of your mind, and the truth of your spirit. Allow yourself to drift in the matrix of your quantum field that contains your seeds of possibilities. Every time you create a new desire, a seed is formed and begins to grow. Seeds continue and they contain entire blueprints of creation. Float with ease among your seeds and believe in your ability to create. Sense your seeds shifting, sprouting, gently growing, and sharing information with you. Stay here for at least 30 seconds. Bring all this wisdom back with you as you glide from your matrix through all your hearts. Feel your spirit heart, your mind heart coming together as one within your physical body. Be present here and now open your eyes to the new possibilities. I say, and we had gotten create space earlier, so those were the two cards that jumped out here for the language of light reading.
Yeah. Let me do TTs.
Okay.
TT's been waiting for a while. Um, I pulled the Ascended Masters. It says create open communication with others. Listen objectively. The affirmation is I am clear channel of divine knowledge. I share this with them with compassion and confidence. Throughout time, human beings have looked to spiritual teachers, gurus, philosophers for guidance and wisdom in their everyday lives. Regardless of religious background, or affiliation, people gravitate towards those who have achieved levels of ascension on the physical plane. Philosophers, ascended masters, spiritual gurus, and leaders enable those seeking wisdom on a higher state of well being and consciousness to connect to something bigger than themselves in this dimensional experience. While there are many ascended masters across the realm of ascension, they are still on differing levels of ascension. These inner planes assist those seeking wisdom connected to specific energies such as light rays. When working with these frequencies or energies, be sure to always invoke or request the aspects that exist within 100% pure light frequencies. Ascended masters still exist with a dual polarity and still have specific purposes and functions relating to the earthly realm. Right now, you are required to connect to a higher wisdom previously shared with a collective purpose. Daily rituals and routine and essentials to establish stability through decision-making processes. Open your mind and vision to signs and symbols from the Ascended Masters realm. Many masters are associated with animals and symbols. Pay attention to art and imagery that you may feel emotionally or strongly connected to now as you are being guided divinely.
Indeed. I love the way they explained about the fact that ascended masters are still just at a higher level of their ascension path, and they're in service to physical beings here on the earth, but they too are still impacted by duality and polarity.
Wow, that's nice.
You notice that, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So they're here to help you, but you have to remember that you are in your own path for ascended mastery as yourself. Whatever timeline they chose to ascend, they had the unique rigors, society, and structure and everything else going on that was appropriate for them. They're not yet all knowing, all seeing. You may have patron favorites. You might even feel that you were them in another life, and that could very well be. But the part of you that's here in the now, you came here to ascend into something very much unknown to your prior historians of physical material worlds. A whole planet is ascending with a whole universe, and the cosmos is doing it too. So you're becoming something new that had never been seen on Earth before. I'm just saying.
Okay. Um, Now we have Lotus and Deborah.
Did they want dragon or light language?
Light language. Light language.
Okay, so this is for Lotus.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Lotus. I'm hearing the song back there talking about shooting stars, and I had a ping go off in the back of my left eye. Shooting stars, peaceful mind, flower of life, sacred visualization, centered space. Orange, security, deeper wisdom, expansion, card number 44. And then the song, The House of the Rising Sun in New Orleans comes on. One of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
That house. There is a house in New Orleans, baby. Can you tell? They call it the House of the Rising Sun. Take a look. Can you see it, huh? It's been the ruin. This is showing the Merkaba as well, and the foot part of the Merkaba anchored down all the way down to the heart chakra. That's bringing in that expansive feel for your human, as well as the descending ray energy of your eternal self. So again, card number 44. Expansion. Travel at your own speed of light. Are you keeping up with your life and all you want to create? Or are you holding yourself back with what ifs or buts? You limit your life through your beliefs. Everything you say and everything you do becomes true for you and is the platform on which you build your life. The playing field of life is unlimited and loving. You are unlimited and loving and wondrous part of creation. You are perfect right here, right now. You are different and therefore think differently to last week or last year or last decade. And what you will always do will be you. What you are observing is your view. It is neither right nor wrong, but a way to become clearer doing what you like and don't like. So you can choose what to focus on. The events and the experience of your life will grow in meaning as your consciousness expands. Learn to focus and dance in time with the energy and speed of your desires, and they will arrive easily in surprising and satisfying ways. Your meditation is to activate your Merkaba. The star tetrahedron at the center of this image is also known as the Merkaba, the vehicle of light. It is made up of two tetrahedrons spinning in opposite directions. One points upward and represents the masculine, one points downward and represents the feminine. It is symbolic of travel through space, time, or dimensions to your inner and higher self and beyond. Lie down and place the card between your eyebrows or at your third eye. Close your eyes and move your breath in and out. Slowly and deeply relax into your body and allow all resistance to melt away. You are calm and harmonious. In your mind's eye, you see one triangle of the Merkaba rotating above your head. See the other triangle rotating in the opposite direction at your feet. Use your imagination to bring the two triangles together at your heart, just like you see in the image. Allow the movement at your heart to activate secret passageways to your truth, love, and wisdom. All is connected in this space that you have created. Feel how soft and easy you are. From this place, you can fly to whatever and wherever you like. Just allow your soul to take you on a journey. Ride the wave of now and feel the perfection in each moment of life. Each moment is seamless. Link in the chain of creation. Right now, your outer world is being created in your inner world. Stay in the space for at least 30 seconds. When you feel ready, ask your Merkaba to bring you back to the present in your physical self. Feel your Merkaba move into your heart where you can access it whenever you want. Be present by opening your eyes and smiling. And, many of the folks that know me or work with me, that's one of the first things we begin when we start working together, which is the Merkaba light body activation and the steps to do the grounding outside to bring your energy up from below your feet, your earth star chakra, and to align your causal body and soul star chakra to create that beautiful pattern inside of your chest. And literally, when you take your photographs, you're seeing this thing moving around all the time. They call it chariot of the gods, your Merkaba. Some camera people said, "Oh, I think that's just a lens flare." Keep thinking that. And when your halo pops out rainbow and you switch colors, they can say, "Oh, something's wrong with your camera." No, your eyes ain't fooling you, sweetheart. You are a beautiful aura spectrometer of divine energies, and you're fabulously, wonderfully here, embedded in the earth. And if you didn't know it, I just told you. Thank
Okay.
you, Mother Earth. You know what I mean? Because they're all talking to us.
We coming up to the 2 hour mark. You have one more. I'm going to do one. You're going to do one. Because we're coming up to the 2 hour mark. Yeah, trying to go over 2 hours if I can help it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
All right. Is
This
it
is
for
from,
light language?
yeah,
Energy?
you have one light language for Deborah Smith, and I pulled this one for Maria.
Okay. All right.
Uh,
Go ahead with Maria Deborah Smith.
I pulled the energy signature. The past is in the present. Expose what has been hidden. The affirmation, I remove the illusion that hides the truth. The answer is before me. And it says, understand that everything is energy. The air we breathe, the elements, emotions, sound, animals, people, our thoughts. All of this is energy. Quantum physics seeks to explain these phenomena. Denser or heavier energy can be felt by human beings' normal sense. Most people will already understand what it feels like to walk in a room where an argument has just taken place, filled with an unseen tension. People react to these sensations, perhaps an immediate awkwardness or a feeling that they need to vacate the building. As people progress through life, familiar experiences such as pattern behaviors become more clear and evident as you pay attention to the energy of the environment, people, social gatherings, events, and places around you. It is up to you, though, to proactive with the sense of inner vision. Often you may find yourself saying, I have felt this before, or I recognize this, but I'm not sure why. Currently, you are being asked to read the energy of this issue and the people surrounding these circumstances. You must shine a spotlight and use all your senses to remove these masks and expose the energy that is being hidden from you. Not only will you identify insincere and dishonest people, you will begin to understand patterns that you have created in your life that aren't serving you to the fullest. Right now, you must be your sensory, intuitive intelligence for answers. You have experienced this type of energy before, but you must ask, what is it? When recognized, you can adapt and modify your behavior and actions accordingly to avoid unnecessary arguments, tension, toxic situations in your social work, family environments. Maria.
Well, Lady Deborah, the card I got for you is card number 3, and that's the card for channeling. I want you to take a good look at it. It incorporates the Merkaba and the Tree of Life symbol, and it designates that your tree connected to the earth tree, connected to the universal tree, DNA is being activated to bring forth gifts and ancient intelligence or angelic intelligence or advanced intelligence, whatever way you want to call it. So I'm going to read it here, and I'm probably just going to stream something along with it as well. Experience your stream of consciousness. You have the ability to tune into different streams of consciousness to gain wise information for healing and expansion. Channeling shifts your awareness so you can stream information from various frequencies. It's just like tuning into a radio station. If the information doesn't agree with you, tune into something different. You can't expect to hear rock music on a classical music station. With practice, you will be able to tune in your soul transmissions easily. You have focused a part of your stream of consciousness upon the earth plane to experience life in new and varied ways. Your soul loves you so much. It is always transmitting this love and truth, even when you have forgotten. Open to your stream of consciousness. Gently close your eyes and imagine the room is filling with light. Smoothly and effortlessly breathe in the light from higher dimensions and imagine moving into the higher realms of love. Breathe out light and feel it move around you like a gentle mist. It is healing and revealing. You are becoming calm and peaceful as your energy aligns in fullness and harmony. You have access to more of your light, more awareness of your soul and purpose. While you are here, contemplate these guidelines for channeling. Number 1, is the information consistent? Number 2, is the information helpful and valid? Number 3, is the information uplifting? Number 4, what is your motivation for channeling? Number 5, always channel for yourself before helping or channeling for another. Walk in a new light of knowingness that and stay here for at least 30 seconds. When you feel ready, focus on your physical body. Breathe this unique experience into your body. Open your eyes and smile. You are flowing in your stream of consciousness. Inspired reflections. Acknowledge how Source sees you. Imagine seeing yourself through the eyes of your soul. Open your heart, let love in, and let Source and your soul look at you through the eyes of love. Oh, I'm turning pages. Look at you as the world through your uniqueness. When ideas pop into your head, write them down. Ponder whether this information makes your heart sing or shrink. Write down or draw what unconditional love and eternal means to you. Write down or draw what your stream of consciousness feels like to you. So, as I said, sometimes I can distinctively feel it like Gaia has a way of feeling, frequency wise. My Michael has his way of communicating on this side. My Ariel or Jophiel, I have many different archangel cadres that support what I do, but I map their signal in different parts of my body so I can tell which one it is that is operating or touching or, transmitting. So as you start learning how to navigate your own 0 point, your own Merkaba, for your own sanity, you can know who's in that sacred space with you, which guides, which angels, whoever you ask to work in that space with you. And you can get confirmation. You'll get dreams to confirm it. Or you can ask your own oracle. You can do the tarot asking, especially those who are starting out, angel cards, to see which of the angelic presence are working with you on that day when you randomly draw that card. So channeling is a beautiful thing. I do it nonstop all the time, enjoy doing it. It taught me how to be a poet, taught me how to rap, and gave me ways of singing that I never thought possible, ways of interpreting languages that I never study. It's just, you know, like PPV, per view. You tune into that broadcast frequency and you just know. All right.
And I
All right.
like
So
to thank everyone for coming in and sharing their energy. Ross, you want to tell me anything about your YouTube page or your Facebook?
I don't do much on my YouTube page, but it's Ras Makeda Selahsear or Ian Dawkins. You'll see me sometimes. The Ian Dawkins channel does more spiritual ascension specific type videos. And the Ras Makeda Selahsear was, what I called myself when I was going through the ascension process. Didn't know exactly why I chose that name, but I knew I was guided to. And as you go through different parts of your journey, you will be attracted to certain names or handles or call signs. And you outgrow them and you go back to being your original name, because you have to remember each one of us have a very holy name that's secretly encoded with some powers. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So when you start seeing the source in your name, the divine in your name, and to think that God was playing around, Goddess was playing around with you in mind for this future now, and that you're important, you just ask for what you want and nothing will be denied you. We ask for healing. We know it's done. We put it out there. We already give thanks because we already know it's a wrap. It's finished. It's good. And we hold this joy the way we smiling right now. And we're like, all right, I can reflect on this. Anytime I start tripping, thinking about the baby or whatever, I'm just going to reflect on this moment right here, right now. And here, Michael Bolton singing When a Man Loves a Woman. Locked it in with a memory code, a song. So between now and the surgery, every time you hear the song, Source loves you. He ain't gonna let you down. It's for real.
And I am love. We are love. Thank y'all for watching.